can be magnificent. I write in the book of life.
Welcome to Disability Rights Information for certificate and degree-seeking students in higher education, Part 1 in a video series. ADA like a boss. Do you know your disability rights? Equal access to education is a critical right for individuals with disabilities. If you have a disability, or if you think you might have a disability, you have powerful rights. These rights are protected by the Americans with Disabilities Act, or the ADA, and other federal and state legislation and regulations. Even if you were never diagnosed with a disability, you can ask for help. Every institution that receives federal or state funding must comply with the ADA. Failure to accommodate a student with a documented disability is discrimination. Discrimination is against the law. This means that the public college or university will have a disability resources and services department on campus to serve students with disabilities and to protect and support the faculty and the institution by fostering compliance with the ADA. Of course, you will need to follow an application process to learn if you are eligible for disability services. Every college district or university will have their own policy for the application process. However, you should be aware that not every school policy correctly aligns with the ADA. This is only to point out that a school policy can be challenged if necessary. Disability culture understands that students with disabilities often feel shame, fear, or hesitancy to come forward and ask for support. Disabilities commonly diagnosed in childhood, such as ADHD, learning disabilities, and dyslexia, etc., are frequently confused by students to be something that they will grow out of. They are mistaken. You don't grow out of a disability, but you can learn to navigate life with it. Many students are unfamiliar with the supports available to them through the disability office. Extra time on exams, note-taker services, voice recorders, smart pens, assistive software, and much more. Serious misconceptions about disability culture inflame bias. Accommodations are an unfair advantage. Students are just making up issues. They're lazy and they cheat. False. Students with disabilities don't belong in certain programs. Accommodations are a disruption to the rest of the class. And our campus has too many accommodations. False. The ADA exists to prevent and correct these damaging misconceptions. Negative stereotypes are deeply destructive, especially when you are the target. The law recognizes this ethical dilemma and provides a way for individuals with disabilities to get an education. 2 ADA rules. Number 1, a disability accommodation cannot create an undue financial hardship on the institution, and 2, nor can it interfere with the core competencies of the course. Good news, you don't have to figure this out. The disability manager will carefully evaluate appropriate accommodations for you. Hope is bright. The more you understand your rights under the ADA, the more effectively you can advocate for yourself and achieve your dreams. Your disability does not define who you are. It only defines how you learn. Next, understanding the pathology of disability. What is it, and how does it impact me?
Realize that you can be magnificent. I ride in the book of life, born in the sea so I can
like
breathe
a
in the
boss.
spotlight. I see with my mind's eye. I am more true than just twice in a fortnight.
Know
Driven to giving the love.
your
I'm driven to giving the time.
rights.
I'm driven to giving